Hi, everyone. Welcome to Weekly Wrap on Tips and Toes. I'm Jen Sheets, and we are talking tonight about what is in your self care toolbox or your pandemic toolbox. I don't know about you guys, but I've had a heck of a week. A little known fact about me here on Tips and Toes is I do work for a hospital. I work for the University of Michigan Hospital, and we are knee deep in the pandemic. So things are really crazy. And about Tuesday, after many admissions and lots of testing, I decided that I needed to do something that built up a toolbox for me so that I could still feel joy, still feel happiness, and still feel like I'm the best person walking in the hospital to be with my patients and give them hope and help them cope through all the things that they need to cope through. So I got thinking about that and I'm like, I think that this would be a great message for my tips and toes people too, that it's really difficult to be quarantined and shut into your house and not be social with people. And we're social creatures. We want to be with friends and we want to be with relatives and we want to celebrate the things that we need to celebrate. People are canceling their weddings, people are canceling their 40th birthdays, and they're canceling all sorts of things just so that they can defend at home and keep themselves safe and keep others safe in their families. So what is in your pandemic toolbox? What is in your self-care toolbox? One of the things that I decided I was going to do was listen to podcasts. Those are always so helpful for me because I can listen to those on my way to work and make sure that I get a good message every day to start my day. It's that, or I listen to the best of Queen because I'm a big Queen fan. So I like to listen to those things. I like to listen to really upbeat music. I have a Spotify playlist that is really fun and gets me going and gets me in the mood to make sure that I'm the best person when I show up somewhere. So um, I I think it's important, especially in this time, to practice good self care and keep a good mental attitude. So those podcasts have been great. I did post those here on Tips and Toes. There's a top 10 positive thoughts podcast, and you might want to take a look at those too if you're struggling. Another thing I decided to do was write down, things that I'm concerned about and stressed out about, and then I kind of give it away. I don't have to feel so stressed out about it. It doesn't feel like it's just sitting on my chest or it's part of my everyday. And so I read somewhere that it was good to keep a stress journal. So that's what I started to do and actually pass that on to some of my patients and was able to like get them pen and paper and just say, write it down. Just get it off your chest, put it out on the paper, but get it out of your system because stress can be so detrimental to our health. So make sure you're de stressing. Another option, another thing that I do is when I come home, I shut down from the tech, like shut down from that. There's coronavirus. There's coronavirus updates everywhere. I noticed today that on Facebook they added something in my menu that was completely about coronavirus, and I'm like, no, I don't want to read this on my Facebook either. Um, so I shut down my tech like 2 hours a day. You can go for walks. You can meditate, put in your earphones, listen to some good like beach music. Um, Gosh, there's a bug in my office. Sorry. Um, do whatever you can to just shut it down and be alone with your thoughts so that you can make sure you're in a healthy place. You've still got your family to be there and be supportive of. I know I've got an 18-year-old son who's, a very active person. He's a hockey player. He trains all the time. He works with his strength coach all the time. And none of that's going on right now. So that's another thing. We encouraged him to go ahead and make a workout routine, and he's working virtually with his coach to do the things that he needs to do to continue making sure that he's ready for when the ice is back open. And there's so many fun virtual things that you can do. We all Zoomed tonight with our team and had some training, and everybody bought their glass of wine and had an opportunity to get their learn on. And it's a great distraction. It's a great opportunity to just not think about what's going on outside and to get yourself in a good mental place. So another thing that happened this week was Color Street launched their spring line, and it couldn't have happened at a better time. I think everybody was super, super ready to have some like beautiful, like pastel nails and some fun designs and some new glitters. So I got those in my mailbox today, and I was super excited. I can share some of them with you if you want, like super cute flower pattern. I don't know if you can see this. I'm usually pretty bad. There it is. Super cute flower pattern. And that is just great. And then like just cheery, fun, like polka dot overlays. Look at this. This is super cute. Oops. Polka dot overlays and this amazing blue. It's called Philadelphia, which I love the name, but this amazing light blue, ready for spring thing that I'm going to put on my nails, and I cannot wait. It just makes you feel so much better. And that's another thing, you know, keep your routine up. Get up in the morning, get dressed, wash your hair, come ready to the computer, get on the line. I don't know if you've ever ever tried a Zoom app. But you could actually get on Zoom, and that you can get on with, I think, up to 100 people. If you know that many people that want to Zoom with you in the afternoon or something, but get your girlfriends together and talk about something that the funniest moments that you ever had together, or get your old college roommates together and reminisce about old times. Those things are going to make you feel really good about your day, and they're going to keep you on track in your happiness. So I think those are really important things to do. I would love to hear from you if you have something that you do to kind of self-care and safeguard yourself from being frustrated about being locked in, being frustrated about the pandemic that's going on around us. I know myself, I had to cancel my Florida vacation at the end of this month, and that was something I was really looking forward to. It was a leader retreat with my mentor, Lynn Bardowski, who I absolutely love, and I couldn't wait to just pick her brain for 4 days. And now that is pushed out until September, but I'm super glad that the government and people are in concerned about our safety, and we're making the choices that we make, because this spreads just like that. You guys, you need to be really careful, and you need to be careful for not only yourself but accept virus out there. I love that some of these stores are making adjustments for seniors to come in just by themselves into the stores to shop, and that immunocompromised people. We had one of our large chains here, one of our large grocery chains here, do that, and they've got 2 hours set aside, one for seniors and one for immunocompromised people. I'm so grateful that people are doing that. And that's the last thing I wanted to talk about. If you are a journaler and you keep a gratitude journal, that is amazing. You can write down all the things you're thankful for. You can set goals for yourself for the day. Sometimes, you know, for the next couple weeks, maybe months, it's going to be get up, do my hair, come to the table, make sure I'm happy, make sure I eat 3 meals, or make sure I eat healthy, and I'm preparing just like I would on a normal work day routine, or a day where your kids go to school. But do those things because they're going to make you feel the very best that you can, and they're going to keep you on track, and life is going to feel more normal if you do that. So I just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. I'm going to post some really fun like movie links, some like 100 movies that you can watch with your family, or chick flicks, or whatever you're into, but there's a nice variety in there. 100 things that you can do during the pandemic, which is super fun. One of them was look in a mirror and sketch your portrait with a pencil. I mean, I think that would be so much fun to do with girls on Zoom. So you're looking in the mirror and you're looking on the computer and you're sketching yourself and then show each other. I can't even imagine what me and my girlfriends would come up with. That would be a hoot. So I'll post all that for you. And I just want you to take care of yourself. And I hope that you're doing well. Go ahead and share anything here on Tips and Toes that you're doing to take care of yourself. Again, if you are wanting to do some nail self-care, Color Street launched an amazing spring line, and that's live in our back office now. So take a look at that. Just hit the shop now button if you want to just peruse it and just look at spring. That is so helpful to feel like cheery and look at the new colors. So take care of yourself. Take care of the people in your family and be the best you. Shut down when you need to and just listen to those Joy podcasts. You're going to be in a much better place. And we are in this together. I think that's one thing we have to always think about is that when you need a hug, go ahead and message me and I'll hug you. Okay. All right. Take care of yourself. And I will see you next week on Weekly Wrap. Have a good one.